Hi guys, today I'm going to be showing you the simple way to get all the scales and salt off your fishing reel after going on a trip. Okay, the first thing you're going to want to do is get your pole, and anywhere you see scales you're going to want to squirt it down with quite a bit of water. You don't want to use a hose because hose will blast the salt water deeper into your pole, but there's a good way to soak stuff down. Just lightly spray all the spots with scales on it, on your pole too, and you just want to get them dosed. You want to really get those scales soaked. This helps them come off so that when you take like a rag of some sort and you wipe them down, they should come off easier than when they're dry. And you're just going to want to scrub those off, and they slowly start to come off, and then you can just kind of pull them off with your rag or with your hand. And you keep doing that till you get all your whole pole cleaned. You may have to pick some of the scales off with your fingers. Okay, so now that you cleaned all your scales off, you can take the bail off. So first you'll open up your bail, then you will loosen your drag as much as you possibly can. Okay, the top part of your drag will come off. Shut that down, pull off your bail, and now you're inside of your reel a little bit, and we will just clean this off around here using a wet wipe or a damp rag. Don't soak this because you'll just push the salt water deeper into your reel, and just wipe everything down on your reel that you can reach into, all the little crevices and cracks, and clean off all the salt and any other debris or whatever that got into your reel. We have some of this Penn grease right here. I would recommend getting it if you're fishing quite a bit. If not, it's okay, but you're going to take some of this and you're going to put it just on this, on your what attaches your spool to your reel, and you'll put it on there on the gears a little bit. Let's put a little bit. I already have quite a bit from previous trips. You don't need to put a ton, just a little. And you also, there's a little piece inside here with the spring on it. You probably want to put a little bit on there too. So take that, put a little bit on there. That should be plenty. Before you put your spool on, you want to take a Q-tip if you have, or you could use this, or you could use your rag, either one. You'll take your Q-tip and you want to clean out inside of here a little bit. Try to get any sea salt or dust that's in there. Clean out inside there. And you'll do the same to the inside of this too. After you clean out the inside of this, you'll want to clean the front of the spool too. Okay, so after you get it all cleaned off, you're gonna take it and you put it back onto your, you put your spool back onto your reel, get it lined up on there properly, so it'll click back down into there. Then you'll take the top of it, put it back on here. Make sure your bail is flipped open when you put the spool back on. You close this down, and now you'll take some oil. I'd recommend also getting some oil. You could also just use like WD-40, except for WD-40 sometimes crystallizes, so maybe like penetrating oil of some type to put on some little parts. You'll put your oil, put some on here where your reel turns, spin it around a little bit to get it to go down into there. Right here where your bail flips, a little bit on that corner. You'll put on the other one too. And we'll just open and shut it a couple times. Get the seep right down into there. And then you should be good. And then you can, if you have any slack line, you can reel it up. And if you need to tighten your drag more, you can adjust it. That's how you clean your spinning reel the simple way.